Now the key is to sweat the onions in a little bit of salt first. That sucks out the moisture and gives you some really nice caramelisation. You love these, don't you, dear?
Oh, yeah, they're great.
She's such a foodie. I remember one of our first dates, I took her out for French food, and funny story, B, what did you call the pomme frites?
I'm on the phone.
She called them pommes frites, which was super. Beth and I have been together for 10 wonderful years, and it's still as exciting as ever.
Oh, yeah, it's been great.
We met at school. Beth used to always sit right at the back of the class, and I was always at the front. So.
Teaching. He was teaching.
Here we are, basket of memories. Yeah, it's a bit of an unusual story. Always makes for an awkward dinner party moment. And Beth, do you want to?
We met at school. I was 15.
About to turn 16.
Rob was 32. He was my history teacher. We got on really well. One thing led to another,
And the rest is history. Yes, and as I always say, she started off on a register and I ended up on one.
People really don't like it when he says that.
Yes, it caused quite the national scandal, didn't it, dear?
Oh yeah, we were in all the newspapers. Front page of the Daily Mail. Rob even made it onto Channel 4's 100 Creepiest Crimes of the Century. Piers Morgan called him a monster.
Yes, a bit of pot calling kettle black there, I think.
Piers isn't a registered paedophile, Rob.
Oh, remember this, darling? It's our first public photo together.
Oh yeah, when it all came out, we ran away to Spain together, and that photo even made it into newspapers in America. It was dead exciting.
Naturally, our relationship wasn't celebrated by many people. But the heart wants what it wants. There's no stopping two people when they're in love.
That's me on Jeremy Kyle.
This is the actual coat that I used to cover my face when I went to court. That was a bit silly keeping it, but just reminds us both of what we've been through to be together. Also, it's a super dry one, so probably still worth a bit of money. Mother lets us stay here for free, which is so helpful. Obviously, after it all happened, we had to move away. People just didn't want me living around there. Didn't matter how many times I tried to reassure them that Beth and I really were in love. They weren't having it. I kept telling them, I promise, I'm not a paedophile. But it turns out that's exactly what a paedophile would say. So, no help there. Oh, someone's at the drawbridge. Laura!
I've got your post, Mr. Davies.
Ah, thank you.
Is Beth in?
Yep, just through there.
Thanks, Mr. Davies.
Told you before, please call me Rob.
Sorry, sir.
Laura's one of Beth's friends from school. One of my ex-students as well, actually. She's been a great friend to Beth. We get our post delivered to her and she brings it round each week. We don't have a letterbox, you see. Too many unwanted items, to be honest. Dog poo is such a persistent stain.
God, he's so fit.
Oh, you guys talking about me?
No.
Some post for you, darling.
Oh, cheers. By the way, me and Laura are going downtown tonight.
Yeah.
Oh, really? I thought we could have a quiet night in. You know, there's a documentary about the origins of the British rail network. I thought, look... No, okay. Just out of interest, who's going?
Me, Laura, Laura's boyfriend Jimmy, and Steve.
Well, Steve's going. Oh. Steve works with Beth. Great guy. Used to row for the county. Now he's Beth's boss, so she spent the last few years under him. Well, don't drink too much. Whenever Beth gets drunk, she always says the most ridiculous things. I hate you. You ruined my life.
God, this is terrible.
Yeah, that's another one.
It's our old school's 10-year reunion. We've been invited.
Do you think people remember that you used to be a paedophile, Mr. Davies? People don't really forget paedophiles. It's hard to forget a paedophile.
Life's funny, isn't it? My dad always used to say, life's a little bit like a bank account. You get out what you put in. And I think that's spot on. Yes, okay, sometimes it feels like my account's a bit overdrawn. But honestly, I'm just a normal guy. Okay, I have to attend weekly therapy sessions and I'm not allowed to leave the country without permission, but it could be worse. I've got Beth. This reunion thing, I won't lie, it was a bit of a shock to get the invite, and the thought of facing everyone again doesn't exactly sound like a fun day out. But Beth says she doesn't want to go without me, so I'll be there. That's the thing with me and her. Despite everything we've been through, me losing my job, having to go on the sex offenders register, having to wear an ankle tag, it's all been worth it. Because at the end of the day, we have each other. That's the main thing. That may seem strange to you guys. If you ask me, I'm the luckiest man alive.